Do you want to get mind blown? Who's the Klingon in disguise on the USS Discovery right after the intro? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you'll get a notification every time I upload a new video. So let's get right into it. I will show you how I came to the conclusion that Ash Taylor is actually a Klingon in disguise on the Star Trek Discovery. First of all, the actor Sajid Latif was cast as a Klingon. He was promoted as being a Klingon on Star Trek Discovery, but then they actually pulled it back and said no, he will play Lieutenant Ash Taylor on the USS Discovery. So we were like, okay, recastings were being done in the history of Star Trek, like Gates McFadden should have played Marina Sirtis's part and vice versa, and they were actually recast, and that's why no one thought of anything when they announced that Sajid Latif would play a Starfleet officer and not a Klingon. But let's dive into the last episode and I will show you why I think that he's actually a Klingon and who he is. Let's start with Lorca was thrown in the prison, on the prison ship on the Klingon D7. Lieutenant Ash Taylor said to him that he's like for 7 months on the Klingon prison ship, and Lorca couldn't actually somehow believe it that he would survive for so long on a Klingon ship as a prisoner, because the Klingons wouldn't let him leave for so long. And the argument Ash Taylor did, and that's really important, is that the Klingon captain liked him so much, he implied a sexual relationship to the captain, and it's really important. The captain of the ship here is L'Rell, actually the Klingon from the Kuvmas clan and the Mokai clan, which in the last episode actually was still on the sarcophagus ship with Vogue. Really important information here is that what actually L'Rell said to Vogue at the end of the episode. She said to him, "You will lose everything." And he said, "How do you mean it?" or something in this context. And she said, "Absolutely everything. You will lose everything." And we also need to know the context of the Kuvmas clan. They want to be pure Klingons and don't want to be mixed with anyone else. So imagine if these two information go together, with L'Rell having a sexual relationship with a human, and she's kind of pure blood, like in, I don't know, in Harry Potter. They're really strict about it, not to mix with anyone and to have their Klingon purity and everything. And then she's here with a human. I don't know if you noticed it, but he said, Lieutenant Ash Taylor said that he's on the ship for 7 months. But L'Rell, who is protecting him for 7 months, is actually just 1 month on the ship if she made a really fast career, because we know she and Vogue were actually stranded on the wreck of the Shenzhou. Actually not stranded, because they had a radar and could escape, and they went to her clan, to the Mokai clan. And another important information, L'Rell said the Mokai are a clan of liars and deceivers. And she also said, knowing to Lorca, knowing the language of an enemy is really important to know the enemy. That's like art of war mentality. If you know your enemy, you can better fight him. But these are the most important information we have. Ash Taylor said he's on the prison ship for 7 months and said that L'Rell kinda protects him for this time, but it doesn't fit, because L'Rell is first for 6 months on the sarcophagus ship and then just for 1 month on this ship, and then she didn't protect him just for 1 month because he wouldn't survive the first 6 months. So it just doesn't go together. I think Ash Taylor is actually which Klingon? He's Vogue. And why? Because L'Rell said to him, "You will lose absolutely everything." And I think she didn't just meant his physical appearance as a Klingon, but also his mentality, because he said he was really on the trip to being a pure Klingon. He didn't even want to use the dilithium matrix from the Shenzhou to bring impurities on the sarcophagus ship. And he actually, if he did this, if he went under a procedure to alter him to look and be like a human, then he would actually lose everything, because he would become the enemy he so despised. I really think that down the road we will learn that Ash Taylor is actually woke. What do you think about it? Is Ash Taylor woke? What are your thoughts on it? If you don't believe me, I have a track record of kind of figuring out hidden stuff in the TV shows and everything. I also do the Flash videos, the TV show Flash. In the first season there was this enemy Savitar, and no one knew who Savitar really is because he was hidden in an armor and never showed himself. 5 episodes before the end, I figured out exactly who Savitar was. If you want to see this video, I will put it up in the upper right corner if I prove to be right with my theory, and I think I am, because so much did not fit with Ash Taylor that he just can't be anything else but a Klingon, because they are liars, deceivers, and L'Rell would never mix with a human because she's also from the Kumas clan and believes in the purity of the Klingons. So don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and comment down below what do you think about my theory, and could I be right? Could I be wrong? I don't know. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Thank you for watching. I'm AwesomeSauce and I will see you in my next video.